Hi, Dougherty Dolphins. This is Miss Annie with the next art lesson called Art with Heart, because art is so fun to do and it's beautiful to look at, but it also can cheer up other people. The style of art I'll be talking about is printmaking, which is in general when you have a master plate of something, which is usually wood or metal or stone, and you use it to make multiples of something. So it's kind of like a stamp. What we're looking at here is lithography, which is a very common type of printmaking, and it's actually many steps, so I'm going to simplify it for us here. But if anyone wants to read about this and research it, the link is in the back of the video. So this artist is making the master plate on stone, and he's using a mixture of oil and water to create the print, and he can make multiple prints with this. It's a pretty cool process. And the other thing that I found interesting about printmaking was when it was invented in the 1700s, it was actually not seen as an art form at all. It was a way of communicating, like creating newspapers. And voila, they just put paper on top of their master, and they can just do that repeatedly to make all these prints. So the artist I want to introduce to you, her name is Doris Lee. She was born in Illinois in 1905 and she died in 1983. She's an American painter and printmaker, and she's known as one of the most successful female artists of the Depression era in the United States. She studied in France and Italy, but then returned to the United States to attend the California School of Fine Arts in San Francisco. All of these paintings I'm showing you here are lithographs, so they were made on a stone plate. Lithographs could be done in black and white or in color. This is one of my favorite black and whites from Doris Lee, and this one is one of my favorites in color, and it's called The Violinist Woodstock. And that brings me to your student project this month. I want you to spread kindness, friendship, and joy with your artwork by creating a card to give someone. You can do a rainbow leaf print, which is what I'm going to show you next, or really any kind of card cover you choose. So to do a rainbow leaf print, you need a leaf and washable markers, or if you don't have them, you can use highlighters, and of course paper and some kind of writing tool for the inside of your card. I used highlighters because my washable markers were a little dry, and you really just use the top of the leaf and you just color it in with lots of different colors. I only had these four, so these are the four that I used. And I was holding my phone to do this recording, so I had to have someone else hold it. But really just, color it in. And you do want to do this kind of quickly so that it doesn't dry up. You just do the whole top of the leaf. So I kind of went over it to make sure it was nice and wet, and then I used it as a stamp, like printmaking. And there you go. I found a smaller leaf and I made a couple stamps of that with different colors, and I redid the bigger one so that it's a little brighter. And just for fun, I made the larger one raised by using construction paper. So a few tips I have is to make sure you rinse your leaf from dirt so it'll color better, dry it very gently, and the smaller leaves are actually much easier to color. When you're done with your card, you can give it to someone you live with, a friend in your bubble, someone who lives far away that you can mail it to, or someone who needs cheering up. Which brings me to a wonderful opportunity where we can help other people. So please take a look at the attached flyer, which has more information like where to drop off your card and on what days. And I really hope that you will join me in helping people in our community. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are the best.